A three-way race toward environmental history. 3 regional countries, 3 major contenders face off as they battle to become the first to have an all-green island in the Caribbean. Belize, the Bahamas, and the Turks and Caicos are in the running. Salt Cay is in a 3-way race toward becoming the world's first green island, so says an article published worldwide last week. The concept was originally announced by Premier the Honorable Dr. Michael Mizik during the Fostering a Green Culture Conference last year. And the Premier, who is also the Minister for Tourism, will have to go head-to-head with private developer David Sklar and actor Leonardo DiCaprio. The story started making headlines April 3rd on one of the U.S. top broadcasters, ABC. The piece says all have plans in the works at varying stages to green up their respective Caribbean isles. You can go on to read that DiCaprio, arguably most famous for his leading role in the motion picture Titanic, is a longtime champion of environmental causes. He owns a private island in Belize. DiCaprio is still debating whether he will go with a resort or an entire community. It is also rumored that the development toward his green goals started late last year. The island is 104 acres. A report is due out in a few months. The ABC article says the other 2 in the race for green islands are more talkative. David Sklar is a private developer, architect, and designer who on his website starislandbahamas.com is explaining the concept underway near the pink sands of Harbor Island in Eleuthera, Bahamas. STAR is the acronym for Sustainable Terrain Resources. The plan is to break ground on the 35-acre island this year. Meanwhile, in the Turks and Caicos, there has been much talk about the Green Island plan for Salt Cay, and ABC quotes the Premier saying, "It is a conscious decision and very historic. Once we see what works, we'll spread it to other islands as well." Even the writer observed what works for Salt Cay will be a challenge as greening up Salt Cay for tourism involves including the residents already living there. What a coincidence, a star island here in the TCI, a star island in the Bahamas, and ABC labeling our Premier by the wrong name, Joseph Mizik and not Michael Mizik. Who knows, maybe we can get a free tourist ad instead of an apology.